So let's make a little recap of some of the situations in which we are using the mood tense with a new verb, dejar. Dejar. Dejar means to leave, but in the sense of to leave a message, rather than leave to go out like salir. Dejar.
Dejar.
Dejar. Good. How would you say, leave me a message, speaking formally? A message is un mensaje. Un mensaje.
Déjeme un mensaje.
Good. Déjeme un mensaje. And of course, positive command, we have the me after the verb. Déjeme un mensaje. How would you say, I want you to leave me a message? Speaking informally. I want you to leave me a message.
Quiero que me dejes un mensaje.
Good. Quiero que me dejes un mensaje. In the same way, if you were to say, I want to tell him to leave me a message, you won't say, I want to tell him to leave me a message, literally. You will say, I want to tell him that he leaves me a message. What is to say or to tell?
Decir.
Decir, good. So, I want to tell him is the first bit.
Quiero decirle
That he leaves me a message.
que me deje un mensaje.
Good. Quiero decirle que me deje un mensaje. So you don't want to tell him that he is leaving you a message. You want to tell him to leave you a message. So here we use the mood tense. No? If you were to say, quiero decirle que me deja un mensaje, what would be understood there without the mood tense is, I want to tell him that he, she, or you formal is leaving me a message. But if you use here your mood tense, then it's understood there that sense of order, and you will understand, I want to tell him to leave me a message. Quiero decirle que me deje un mensaje. Good. When he leaves you the message, call me. Let's speak informally. When he leaves you the message, call me.
Cuando te deje el mensaje,
Good. Cuando te deje el mensaje, call me. Informally. So it's our shortcut.
llámame.
Good. Cuando te deje el mensaje, or cuando él te deje el mensaje, if you wanted to clarify, llámame. Good. So after cuando, when we're referring to the future, when we're referring to something that hasn't happened yet, we feel a bit superstitious about it, and we want to use our mood tense. Cuando te deje el mensaje, llámame. It's essential that he sees my message. It is essential. The T-I-A-L here, what do you think might happen to it in Spanish? Like the T-I-O-N, like in tradition, becomes?
Tradición.
So something similar might happen here.
Esencial.
Well done. Esencial. Spatial, espacial. Good. So it's essential that he sees my message.
Es esencial que
He sees my message. It's based on the irregularity of veo, the I version.
vea.
Good. So it's essential that he or she or you formal see my message.
Es esencial que vea mi mensaje.
Good. Es esencial que vea mi mensaje. Good. Ojalá, in Spanish, means something like hopefully. Ojalá.
Ojalá.
You will hear it a lot, ojalá. And there's a lot of versions of the history of where it came from. What it's definitely got something to do with is Allah, the Arabic word for God, or the God, Allah. And the south of Spain was part of the Muslim world for around the 8th centuries, so we have a lot of Arabic words and structures and habits in Spanish, and one of them is this popular expression, ojalá. And there's a lot of versions of where it came from exactly, although my favorite is that it's a contraction of ojo, Allah. Ojo means eye, and it's still used in some places, like watch out, ojo, careful, watch it, beware. So it's like Ojo Allah. So you say it when you want something. Ojo Allah, I want this. Ojalá, hopefully. Although that's just one version of where ojalá came from. So, after ojalá, you can use the mood tense to say what you want to happen. So you can say, for example, hopefully she will leave a message, or she leaves a message, using your mood tense. Hopefully she leaves a message.
Ojalá deje un mensaje.
Good. Ojalá deje un mensaje. How would you say, hopefully it will be soon? When something happens is a characteristic of it. So if you want to say, hopefully it's soon, we need to use that irregular root of ser that we have in the mood tense. Do you remember how that is? And it's like the popular expression that we have in Spanish that you might hear a lot, which begins o.
O sea,
Good. Hopefully it is soon. Hopefully it will be soon.
ojalá sea pronto.
Good. Ojalá sea pronto. Good. So ojalá you will hear and want to use very often, and also you use with this subjective tense. So like we said, you just want to listen out for when the mood tense is used, get interested in it, analyze why it's been used, think about why it's been used, think about how that fits in to the image and the vision that you are getting of the mood tense and how and why it's used. It's something that you should enjoy and analyze, and the most interesting areas might be the optional uses, because with the optional uses of the mood tense, you can really give many different tones to what you're saying, whether it's humor or sarcasm or sincerity, irritation. There's a whole spectrum of feelings you can express with it. And these are best understood, explored in a live environment, practicing, listening to, and analyzing Spanish.